whatever little money he left for her to pay the rent, you know what I'm saying? We just in that mud, you know what I'm saying? Just getting drunk bottles, you know what I'm saying? Like we just balling and everything, you feel me?
So what was your move? How were you getting money?
What you mean I was getting money? I wasn't getting no money. I was broke.
How were you eating?
What you mean? I buy some food stamps.
How you bomb, man? That's what he asking you.
Oh, I had ramen noodles. I went to the store. They got the pack for $5.
So how you get the $5 to buy the ramen noodles?
Dude got the food stamps down the street, and I'm buying the food stamps from him.
How you get the money to buy the food stamps?
You went in there, so you're like a saint, man. You go in there and you're just shutting everything down.
I ain't no saint either. Nah, this what I'm doing. I'm trying to goddamn keep the apartment. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know my cousin had this apartment. Be cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I'll tell you, the house that we just came from that you were living in, nobody was doing any cleaning in there.
Last time on, they caught me. Diara Hood is already in custody for a robbery case in DeKalb County, Georgia. Detectives aren't really concerned about that case because 2 young men have been attacked in Gwinnett, Georgia, one of which has died due to his injuries. Diara is interrogated and tells an in-depth story that implicates herself as well as 2 other men. One is her boyfriend, Tyler Estrada, also known as Looney. The other is named Jovan Lannis, aka J Pistol, aka JP. The police have caught up to JP months after the shooting and bring him into the station to get his side of the story. Both Diara and Looney have pinned the murder solely onto JP, even though pictures of Diara and Looney holding the murder weapon are plastered all over social media. The police must do their due diligence and speak with JP about his version of events. And so, the story continues.
All right, man, JP. You all right? You need a bathroom or water or anything like that?
I'm alright.
You good? All right. I'm Detective Kangas, Washington. We'll get into everything while you're here. Obviously, you got some warrants. So we'll talk about all that stuff.
Warrants?
Yeah, I'll explain all that to you here in just a minute, all right? Before we get started, let me just get some basic information from you, all right? Can you give me your name?
Jovan Lannis.
Spell your first name for me.
Jovian.
Okay.
Lannis, Lanus.
Lanus. All right, what's your date of birth? And that makes you how old?
26.
26, okay. All right, well, let's, before I'll get into explaining everything and why we're here and how we got to this point and all that kind of stuff. And obviously I got some questions for you and, there's a lot, I'd like to get your side of a lot of this stuff that your name kind of got brought into, okay? So before we get into that, right now you're in custody, all right? So I'm going to read you your rights and then, we can talk about whatever. So just listen to these, let me know if you got any questions, all right? You understand all those? Okay. You mind answering some questions and talking about this with us a little bit?
I want to know what's going on. I didn't know I had no warrants. I went to go see my probation officer. They ain't say nothing. I just went to go see them.
When did you see them?
I seen them probably 2 weeks ago, and they put me on that PRCC. Where I called the telephone.
What is that?
It's PRCC where I called them, and then I got to give my password that they gave me, and I got to give my ID card number for prison. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be calling. I call it every 3rd week of the month. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
So that's how you report pretty much?
I just talked to my probation officer today. He told me to come see on Tuesday. So I didn't even know that I had no warrants at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I took the warrants out on you. I just took them today. So, I guess nobody really probably knew about them or anything like that. The warrants that I took out, it's some pretty serious stuff. I'm not going to lie. You've got basically a few warrants on you. One of them is for felony murder, okay? And that's the main one that I really want to talk to you about. Another, it's all kind of related to the same incident, but your name got brought into this case I'm working pretty deep, and I really want to talk to you and kind of get from you why it got brought in and let you tell your side of the story. So, do you have any clue what I might be talking about as far as a homicide?
Nah, I know a lot of little homicides been happening, you know what I'm saying, over by my auntie house around the corner, you know what I'm saying, them 4 people that got killed or whatever, I don't know, and somebody else around the corner. That's all I really know about.
Yeah. This one happened, you were staying over off South Norcross Tucker for a little bit?
Yeah, I was
over
there
with
before. Yeah, I was over there.
where Jeremy used to live, and
I stayed with him for a minute. When he got locked up, then I had ended up going, and me and his girlfriend got into it, so I couldn't even stay there no more. So I had to move out anyway.
You are going to hear about a person named Jeremy. If you were here from episode 1, Jeremy is the same person that Diara was referring to, but she was calling him Doug. Doug, or as you will hear him called, Jeremy, is locked up at the time of this incident. He is the one who was dating Chelsea, and the one who Diara says is just using the naive college student for the use of her car, her apartment, and her parents' resources. It's Jeremy, aka Doug's gun, that is used in the felony murder.
so
You know what I'm saying?
when do you think you were staying there? What do you remember? What time frame?
I don't even remember the time frame. It was so long though. It was a minute ago. I stayed there like the first 4. I stayed with him the first 4 months I got out, and then I had went back to my auntie house. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working at Burger King right there on 78 across the street from South Gwinnett High School. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was working at. You know.
Okay.
So I'm like, I probably stayed there like 4 months, 4 to 4.5 months, a little time like that.
Over with at the apartment in Norcross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that was that around? How long did you stay after? I don't know exactly when Jeremy got locked up. I'm sure I can look that up.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think you stayed after he got locked up before you got kicked out or you left or whatever?
Like, probably like 3 weeks. Cause me and the girl getting into it, and the house is in her name, so she was tripping, you know what I'm saying? And she had her little friends or whatever over there, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically I had to, you know what I'm saying, bite my tongue over there a lot, you know what I'm saying? Be nice to people I am, just so I can have a place to stay, you know what I'm saying? My kids come over there sometimes, you feel me? So I'm over there biting my tongue, people don't like me, so I don't like them, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. And I was like, shoot, I just gotta go back to my auntie house, so she just told me to come back to her house. That's basically what it was, you know what I'm saying? So however my name come up in it, whatever this is, that's because whoever that was that I was getting into it in that house with, it gotta be something like that.
Well, that's why we're sitting here talking. That's why I want to talk about it with you and kind of get your side of this whole thing.
Right.
So you were staying. The girl that lives there, her name's Chelsea, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was, from what I understand, she was dating Jeremy. Is that right?
Yes.
So they were staying. So you know Jeremy, or do you
Yeah,
know her, or how do you fit into that little?
See, Jeremy like my fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and him had previous charges together. You know what I'm saying? I'm my co-defendant. On my last case, when I got locked up for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And he was my co-defendant. You know, all the charges. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? Everything was my charges. You know what I'm saying? So I took everything. You know. And he had got off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, they'd been my friend before then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always been cool and everything.
Sure.
So he ended up, I guess when I got out, he had some warrants or whatever, he ended up getting locked up. One of the officers had, you know, hit him up with the Facebook move, you know how it was, and he got locked up. So after that, me and the girl started getting into it. Like, we never got into it when he was out. When he get locked up, she, you know what I'm saying, doing powder and whatever, you know what I'm saying, and going crazy, you feel me? So I'm like, man, I ain't with all that, you know what I'm saying? I got my kids over here, don't be doing that with my kids over here, you know what I'm saying? They be outside playing, you want to be out here playing and fussing and yelling all day, you know what I'm saying? Your people's over here drinking, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of mess going on, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't there like long.
So when he got locked up, who all was living in the apartment?
Shoot, it was a lot of people staying there.
Like who? Let's go through some names of who was there.
Well, I ain't really mess with them. I ain't really mess with everybody like that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, but you're staying there for a little bit of time. I mean, I'm
but
just,
I ain't
we're just trying to figure
There
out
was like a couple people I messed with, you know what I'm saying? It was like, we had family from Columbus, I messed with them, you know what I'm saying? They came over to chill, you know, so we throw barbecues, boom, a little dude down the street, you know what I'm saying, I used to talk to, you know what I'm saying? 2 dudes named, from New York I used to talk to down the street. Who else?
But let's go back to who was staying in that apartment though. Whether you messed with him or not, who was staying there at the time? I mean, Chelsea lived there, right?
Yeah, she stayed there, but she wasn't never there.
She was never
Every
there.
time she come there, she come to fuss. She come in there to fuss at us.
So who else stayed there?
It was
who,
me.
who else lived? Who laid their head down there every night?
All right, let me see. Me, Jason, my cousin Smooth was there.
Smooth?
Yeah, my cousin Smooth.
What's his real name?
Dre. No,
Is that the guy that's up here? The other guy that was at the house tonight?
Nah, it's
Dre?
another Dre.
It's another
Two
Dre.
yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It was him. Let me see. My little partner Ghost. See, everybody got nicknames. I don't know everybody's real name. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay. I know a lot of the people.
Yeah. Let me see. And like they had friends come over there from now on, like stay like 3 days. it was these little punk motherfuckers like. Let me start. Let me try to be a little professional. You know what I'm saying? But it was these other people coming over there a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like just in and out. Her little friends come over there. She'll bring like some little girls. You know how we could have a little get together. We had that drink every day down there. When he got locked up, you know what I'm saying? I guess whatever little money he left for her to pay the rent, you know what I'm saying? We was just in that mud, you know what I'm saying? Just getting drunk bottles, you know what I'm saying? Like we just balling and everything, you feel me? So that's all we doing. We just drinking and stuff. But you know, she had like little 5 homegirls over, you know what I'm saying? Then they invite friends and stuff like that. So we did that like every day. So you know what I'm saying? It was just different people in there every day. It was a loud crowd, you know what I'm saying? And the people over there been saying about that music loud, you know what I'm saying? Everybody over there outside drunk,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like it would be hard to just keep up with everybody that just was over there every day, you know what I'm saying? But it was like what's the old girl name, man? Her name, old girl name Snoopy. Her boyfriend. And them two guys, me and them got into it so much, you know what I'm saying?
What's her boyfriend's name?
I don't know his name, you know what I'm saying? He just always come over there with her, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like the nigga anyway, you feel me? Because when he come in there, they always argue. They always arguing as a couple anyway. They always in there arguing every day. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as they come in there, they arguing and trying to kill each other in the house. You know what I'm saying? So they usually get kicked out a lot, but she bring them right back. You know what I'm saying? That's when me and her even got into a more. I'm like, I knew you before them. You know what I'm saying? So how is you pushing me out the house and bringing these people you don't even know in the house? You know what I'm saying? That's just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of stuff going on like that, man. But them all the people right there that I just know that was in the house.
And then you don't know Smooth or Dre's. That's the same person. Smooth and Dre is the same person.
Yeah, but it's 2 Dre's. This one named Dre, and this one my cousin Dre. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So your cousin Dre? Which one is that?
My cousin, I'm not.
That's the
We
one.
all like
That's the
real
one.
Cousins,
That's
but
the
they
one.
all from Columbia.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
I ain't real cousin though. You know
So you
what
got
I'm
your one cousin that
Yeah.
lives over here.
saying? Yeah.
But then
But they got kicked out. They
was
got kicked out before
was this
me.
kid the kid that your cousin Dre? Did he stay over there too?
Yeah, he was over there. He came over there. He ain't stay over there like he'd spend the night. You know what I'm saying? He ain't stay over there like actually live there. You know what I'm saying? The only people that actually lived there was me, Chelsea, my cousin Jeremy, and that was it that supposed to live there. You see what I'm saying? But everybody else was just over there, like come over there, spend the night. Shoot, hey man, I ain't doing nothing. I'm about to get some girls. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come over there. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was. It was just like
I got you. I got
spend
you.
the night house.
It's a place.
hangout
It's a
spot.
place to go. I
That's
got
all
you.
it was. Yeah.
But as far as who is actually after Jeremy gets locked up, who's mainly? I mean, you can tell
Same
people
people
living
right
there.
there. Yeah. Same
So all these people, for the most part, living there.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a difference between somebody that just stops by and somebody that is pretty much living there. You know.
Yeah, they come over. You know what I'm saying? Stay about
I
3
mean,
days.
these people
go back
have
home.
pretty much their stuff there, and they're basically.
Nah, they was wearing my stuff. They were wearing my stuff, Jeremy stuff, whatever we look bad, you know what I'm saying? So
I got
it
you.
really wasn't like they had brought their whole clothes and TVs and that, you know what I'm saying? We had the regular furniture and everything that they had at my auntie house, stayed at my auntie house, you know what I'm saying? And when they came over there, to visit, we eat, we cook, barbecue, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Drink, and then they
So
get over
what's
there.
what's this guy Smooth's real name?
Dre.
That's his name is Dre.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's it? You don't know his real name?
Nah.
You just know him as Dre.
Dre D.
And then what's Snoopy's real name? You know.
Nah, I don't even know. I ain't even know them, you know what I'm saying, like that, you feel me?
What does she look like?
She like a little sexy little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like a little sexy little chick. Like
She white girl,
like
black girl, Hispanic
brown
girl.
skin. She brown skin.
Is she? Do you know
Black,
what
she like
ethnicity
black.
is? She's
She black.
black girl.
Yeah.
What is she? She tall, short, skinny, fat.
She
What
like
does
a
she
little
look like?
same height as me. You know what I'm saying? She like the same height as me. Come on right here. Like,
How
right
tall are you?
here. I'm 5'9". She probably like 5'8".
Okay. And then is she big, small? What?
No, she like slim.
Okay.
Slim built.
And what her boyfriend look like? You don't know his name or his nickname
No,
or
I ain't
anything?
mess with that nigga, man. I ain't like his attitude. You know what I'm saying?
What does he look like?
Like he look like he white. He just white. You know
He's
what
a
I'm
white
saying?
guy?
Like albino or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. He just albino. I don't like him. Yeah.
What else is he? Is he tall, short, skinny,
He
fat?
taller. He a little taller than me, I think.
Taller
He a
than you?
little taller than me. He ain't tall like me, but he a little taller than me, a little stockier than me too. You know.
Okay. All right. And then, so you're living there, so you think after...
There was a lot of stuff going on over there. That's why my kids couldn't even play outside, because they got people on the back side. It was too many niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas everywhere doing everything. You don't never know. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? It's people on the backside doing stuff. People in the middle. People right here. People right here.
I'm familiar.
Like,
I'm familiar.
Before I had moved over there, somebody had got shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? When I was locked up, they already told me about it. My partner told me about it. Somebody got shot over there about a dumpster or something. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already like, dang, man, I can't even have my kids out here playing. So every time they had the little playground out there, I'm out there with them all the time. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, let's talk. I know you mentioned before that you apparently know a lot about a lot of homicides, or you know of a lot of homicides, or murders, or whatever. So there's a guy who got shot over there in the next complex over. Mm-hmm. You familiar with that one?
Yeah,
I heard about that one.
I heard about it. Everybody was outside because I think like
what'd you
days
hear?
Before that. 3 or 4 days before that, somebody got robbed right there. You know what I'm saying? Because they told us to stop walking through the cut out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then the next time, that's where it happened, right there in that cut. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. They tell me not to go to the cut. I'm on probation. I ain't going to the cut. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel me? That's just what it was.
So what was the word on the street for that one? What happened?
It just was like they said somebody had got shot over there. You know what I'm saying? And whoever the dude was, they ain't stay over there. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what the news was saying. You know what I'm saying? That was it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to find out like that, you feel me? Now I'm telling these niggas in the house, like, look here, you feel me? If y'all got anything that's going on with that situation, you feel me? And everybody like, oh, no, like nothing going on, you know what I'm saying? But
so you think somebody...
I know it wasn't nobody in that house, you know what I'm saying? But if it was somebody in that house, they could have fooled me anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Well, why would you even say that? Why would you think that somebody in the house involved?
Everybody over there just was looking when I was asking what the hell was going on, you see what I'm saying? Niggas like, I'm like, what the hell going on? Everybody moving around, but you know what I'm saying? I guess they said there was so many police outside. I woke up, you know what I'm saying? When I got up.
So were you staying there at that time? You were staying in the apartment at that time?
Yeah, I came over there that day. I was over there.
What do you mean? What day?
After
it happened?
No, after Buddy had got hit in the cut and they told us to stay out the cut. That's when I came over there. That's what I'm talking about.
That was before the guy got shot?
All that, yeah, that was before all that.
But you remember being around in the complex or living there at the time that guy got shot?
Nah, I was on the moment of getting kicked out. That's when I was on my burial, getting all my shit, going to my auntie house.
Right, but I'm saying, were you staying there at that time?
Mm-mm.
You weren't?
No.
Do you know, were you over there at that time? Like, what, during this?
I used to always be over there, like, I'd go over there, chill, because they ain't had no key to the door. All right, boom, they ain't had no key to the door. So they had to come to the door, and I had to let them in, you know what I'm saying? They can't lock the door if nobody ain't in there, so you know what I'm saying? So they got to leave it open. So she didn't want to leave the door open, so I'd be over there, and then when she unlocked the door, come in and do everything, I leave, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And if I do stay, that means she might have some chicks over there. That's basically what it was, just like a little whole house, you know what I'm saying? Like a little, you know what I'm saying? Get together, young girl, you feel me? Like, that's basically what it was.
But do you remember being over there during that time, though? Like, the day, do you remember the day that guy got shot? Obviously, it was pretty big news in the complex. Everybody pretty much knows about it pretty quick.
Nah, everybody was just really like, I don't know. Like, whenever that went on.
What I'm saying is, do you
like,
remember
every
living
time
there
something
at that
went
time?
on, yeah, I was there. But I'm saying, I wasn't living there.
Okay.
I wasn't living there. I wasn't living there at all.
Okay. What was your relationship like with all these people? Did you have phone contact with them a lot, or?
I just friends, you know what I'm saying? You know, fans, I be calling them fam, you know what I'm saying? Like, the last people that I had named, like Ghost, you know what I'm saying? I just met him, I just met old girl, just met old boy, her little boyfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else I had been new, you know what I'm saying? Chelsea, I knew her ever since I've been out, because she was talking to my cousin when I got out, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, I found out her little true self when he got locked up, you know what I'm saying? She was just out there running wild, trying to do everything she wanted to do and stuff, and I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going down like that, you feel me? So, you know, that's what it was. It was a lot of stuff like that, man. There was a lot of stuff going on like that.
Okay.
You know, but I don't know how and my name came up in this. That's what I'm trying to see. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it definitely came up. So this is Jeremy's phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to turn it on and see if that was the right password. Who was using this when he got locked up? Have you been holding this pretty much since he got locked up?
No, everybody used that phone. Everybody used that phone, man.
15894, you think?
Mm-hmm.
I was curious.
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah. So everybody use that phone?
Yeah.
Okay, but this phone is yours.
Yeah, that's my phone.
You use that exclusively. How long have you had this one?
I had that since I've been out. Since I've been out.
So you had that about a year or so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, here's the deal, man. I mean, I'm just gonna lay it out for you. I mean, you've pretty much been identified as the person that shot that guy. I mean, that's why we're sitting here. I've got some people telling me that you were the one that shot him, and I've got a lot of people saying that you told them that you shot him.
What? Man, heck no, man. Why would I
So-
incriminate myself if I did shoot somebody, man? Come on, man. That'd be dumb. Come on, man. I just came out of chamber. What I look like doing something like that, though? Who would do something like that? You feel me?
Well, that's a good question. It would take a pretty sick person to do something like
I
that.
wouldn't do nothing like that at all. That's stupid.
You know, I agree. It's very stupid, and it's a pretty serious thing. But you know, we've been working on this for a very long time. Obviously, this didn't just happen yesterday.
Right.
You know, I've had your name floating around for quite a while. And what was your relation? I mean, you said you didn't really have phone contact with all these guys.
Like, yeah, we
I mean, here's the deal. You know,
we talk on
you
the phone.
guys there was a lot of dope getting moving out of that house, right? I mean, let's cut the shit. You know, I mean, there's a lot of dope coming out of that house, right?
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, come on,
people had a little dope, you know what I'm saying?
This isn't your first day on the street. This isn't my first day as,
right
as a
that.
cop. All right,
At
so
the same time,
let's have a little.
everybody
honesty
had
here.
their little moves going on, whatever they were doing. You
So
know
what
I'm saying?
were you working
But-
anywhere when you lived over there? So
I ain't
what
working
was your
nowhere.
move? How were you getting money?
What you mean I was getting money? I wasn't getting no money. I was broke. These clothes right here, my uncle gave me all this stuff, man. I ain't got no money.
How were you eating?
What you mean? I buy some food stamps. All right, look, boom. If somebody got some food stamps, dude was selling food stamps down the street.
How you bomb, man? That's what he asking you. How you survive every day? When your little kids come over, how you feed them?
Oh, I had ramen noodles. I had went to the store. They got the pack for $5.
So how you get the $5 to buy the ramen
Dude
noodles?
got the food stamps down the street, and I'm buying the food stamps from him.
How you get the money to buy the food stamps? How
My
you make
auntie,
your
I
money?
either got the money from my auntie or my mama sent me some money from Detroit. Like that's how I was doing it. I was doing the Western Union. Like my girlfriend in Texas that I talked to, she had sent me some money. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting money orders. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. You can go back and look through the money orders and all. I'm getting money orders. I was getting money orders. I wasn't selling no drugs or nothing. I wasn't doing nothing.
So where am I going to go back and look for money orders? You got receipts somewhere? Or?
Walmart. You know what I'm saying? They probably should have me in the computer, right?
How often did they send you money?
Like basically anytime I had needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, if I asked my mama, she'd be like, shoot, would she get her check? Or if I asked my auntie, she'd probably give it to me, you know what I'm saying, like $20. All I needed was $20 and dude to give me like $40 worth of food stamps. All I'm feeding me and my kids, I ain't really feeding everybody at the house. Everybody else grown. They can get their own stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it was. You know, I knew there was a lot of people hating me, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't with all that extra junk. People thought I was ruining the little mood that was going on, you know what I'm saying?
Why would they think that?
Cause I was shutting stuff down, man. Look, man, the music
So
on.
you went in there, so you're like a saint, man. You go in there and you're just shutting everything
Nah,
down.
I ain't no
and-
saint either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going there just trying to shut nothing down like that now. You know
That's
what I'm
what it
saying?
sounds like.
Nah, this what I'm doing. I'm trying to goddamn keep the apartment. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know my cousin had this apartment before he got locked up. So I'm trying to keep the apartment up, man. I be cleaning up, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Just stuff you supposed to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there doing things. You feel me?
Listen, dude. I'll tell you, the house that we just came from that you were living in, nobody
Oh.
nobody was doing any cleaning in there, okay?
Over there? The mindset, man. Come on.
So,
All them people over there, man. I know ain't nobody doing no cleaning but me in the house. And you can go ask her that.
Well, you ain't cleaned in a long time, homie.
Yeah, I ain't cleaned in a long time. 'Cause I wanted to see if anybody else gonna get off their ass and clean. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be the only one washing dishes every day, man. I come in there and wash dishes just 'cause I don't want her to come home from work and have to be in there watching stuff.
Man, it need
You
a
know what I'm
whole lot
saying?
more than washing dishes.
Oh yeah, you know the roaches and all that been there already. All this stuff that was going on there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's have a real conversation here, right? Because you got to survive. All right, you're living on the streets. You don't have a job. You got to survive. All right. Like I said, this isn't our first day. This isn't your first day. You know, we've all been around doing this before, and right now I think we're just kind of floating around in no man's land with this conversation. I mean, let's get to the meat of this conversation. All right. I mean, there's dope moving out of that apartment. Okay, you're moving. You're helping with this.
I'm not
with this
helping
dope.
with none of
Yes,
nothing,
yes.
none of that. I'm not helping with none of that.
JP, come
I'm
on.
not helping
You're,
with none of that.
you are
I'm
lying
not
to
helping with
yourself
none of that.
so bad right now.
I'm not helping with none of that. My hands was washed. I ain't helping
So
with
you're
none
the
of that.
only person in there when people are doing
A
all
lot
this
of people
stuff.
ain't. A lot of people ain't moving nothing. It just cause I said if they
Guns?
had people,
So what?
if
Tell
they
me-
had their friends over there,
People
the
got
dude
guns
might
in
be
the
a drug
apartment?
dealer. You know what I'm saying? He might be a drug dealer. Guess what? He bring the supply. You know what I'm saying? That's him. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I mind my business. He mind his business.
So
You know what I'm saying?
who's moving
Now,
the
I
drugs?
smoke.
Who's moving the drugs through that apartment?
Nobody. Nobody moving no drugs out of there.
You just sat there and said they were slanging, man.
No, I'm talking about he's saying like it's a trap house. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that.
If one person come over there with some weed and he be like, oh, let me get a little blunt from you, and they bad like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. We partying over there, you know what I'm saying? Now if we drinking, yeah, I get the liquor and all that, you know what I'm saying? The booze and stuff, we in there drinking like a mug, you feel me? But other than that, man, there ain't no heavy drugs over there like you thinking crack, you know what I'm saying? And all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like weed, yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's weed in there, yeah, herbs in there, but other than that, ain't no just heavy drug dealing going on with that dough just beating all night, you know what I'm saying?
So what about guns? People got guns in there?
Nah. If people got their gun, yeah. Some people got their gun. Some people do got their gun, no?
Who had guns in there? Let's talk about
A couple
that.
people, man.
Like who? I mean, this is specific, dude.
A couple people, man.
I'm going to tell you right now, JP, this is the most important conversation you're probably ever going to have in your life right now.
Right.
Okay, so I'm asking
talking
you
real to you, man. You think I ain't talking? I'm talking real to you. I want to see what's going on.
Listen to me for a second. Listen to me.
Straight up, man.
What I mean by that is that when I ask you who had the gun, you know, I'm not asking you to tell me, yeah, a lot of people. I'm asking specific. When I ask you who, if I ask you a who question, that means I'm looking for a name. Okay, so whose guns were
I
in
know
there?
everybody's name. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you.
You got at least this. You got
All right,
nicknames.
boom.
I don't need
everybody
social.
else right here ain't really had no gun. If somebody brought a gun in there, then everybody be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to touch it, you know what I'm saying? Feel on, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was, you know what I'm saying? Nigga might be like, oh, yeah, I know what kind of gun this is, you feel me? And nigga do like that, pass it back to the nigga who gun it is, you know what I'm
Did
saying?
you participate in the passing?
Yeah, one time, you know what I'm saying? Probably twice, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of gun did you have?
I touched this one nigga, he had a little, he had a 357.
What did it look like?
You know, it's a little big thing, little big 357.
What color was it?
Like silver. It was silver.
And what was the other one?
It was like what it was. He had 357 and he had a 40.
The gun used in the murder was a 40. Probably a wise decision to say he had touched it at some point.
Okay, what did that one look like?
It was all black. For real.
What kind?
I don't know what kind. It was just a 40.
So what'd you do with it? You looked at it?
Nah, everybody looked at it. I just looked at that mother like, oh, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he about to got to do some damage. And I gave it back to him, you feel me?
With both of them? You did that with the 357 too?
Yeah, he came over there once or twice with his little guns, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, buddy, stay strapped up, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. You feel what I'm saying? Wasn't no like,
And who's this guy?
I don't even know his name. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his name, but he was cool with people that was over there, you know
What
what I'm
did
saying?
he look like?
He was in the house. Sure, you know what I'm saying? He tall, you know what I'm saying? Kind of slim, you feel me? Got a full beard, you know what I'm saying?
What's
Little
his
fro.
nickname?
I don't know his nickname. I ain't that good with names. See, I told you, these people right here I've been around though. You know what I'm saying? The last little people I just met. So, you know what I'm saying? I better tell you their name. You know what I'm saying? I ain't flashing to you. Them people's names right there.
So why are all these same, you know, everybody's telling me that you're the guy with the guns, and why are all the guns are coming back to that house, to your McCord-Livesey house? Who in there? Ain't
no guns in there. Y'all just ramshot that without nobody knowing. Ain't nothing in there. Ain't no guns in there, man.
Who in that house would have been receiving guns?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Man, ain't nobody in there playing with no guns, man.
So if I told you that I had text messages from people giving that address, specifically you texting people giving that address saying to bring guns over there, would that be a lie?
You probably wouldn't. But I'm saying.
Probably or wouldn't, because you don't sound very confident.
You said if
Let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you, okay? I'm not going to go through everything I've gotten here, all right? This is half of my case file. The other half's on my desk, all right? This is not my first day working this, all right? I've been getting court orders, search warrants, all kinds of different warrants. I've been tracking phones. I've been mapping phones. I've been doing all kinds of different shit on this case, all right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not day one. I don't just come pick you out of the blue, okay? The judges don't just hand out murder warrants like candy, all right?
No,
there's a reason. Listen. Hey, stop.
Shooter.
Let me talk, okay? I let you talk. When I talk, I just ask you that you let me talk, all right? We got to give and take here.
Right.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that there's a reason why we're sitting here having this conversation. It's not an accident that you're sitting here in this
I know
seat.
that.
Okay.
I ain't know that. I know that.
I've got all your text messages. I got all the other people involved in this text messages. Okay. I got a lot of conversation. I know a lot about you that you probably wish I didn't know about you. All right. That's just being straight up. All right. I want you to be straight up with me. I'm going to be straight up with you. But all this denial crap is not getting us anywhere, all right? Right now, I got people putting a gun in your hand executing somebody. That sounds pretty fucking bad.
That's right. That's
right?
why I'm in here like... You know
That's going to sound pretty
real.
bad when people start looking at that.
That's what I'm saying.
So if there's more to it, because the same people that are telling me that say that when you told them that you're saying stuff like guys are reaching for something in his waistband. And this. So if there's more to it, and maybe there's something else that provoked this, or this shouldn't have happened, all right? This was listen, there was a robbery that was going to happen. All right, I know that. Why did it get to this point? I don't know. But that's what we need to talk about here, because that's the shit that's going to make all the difference in this, is why. That's a question people are going to be asking why. Why did this happen? Okay, is this just somebody going out, acting stupid? Is this something that's on dope? Is this somebody that was threatened at some point? That's the kind of stuff people want to know, and that's what's going to make the difference here, all right? So that's what I need to talk to you about, and that's where our conversation comes into play. I know a lot. I know all the questions I'm asking you, I'm trying to see if you're going to tell me the truth. And right now, you're failing. You're failing miserably. You haven't told me hardly any truth, other than maybe you've been living there and a few things here and there. But let's cut through all the crap, and let's just have a real conversation. All right?
I am talking to you real.
Can we do
I'm
that?
talking to you real. I'm talking
You're
to
not.
you real.
You're not.
I'm talking to you real by telling you that I'm not the shooter. I'm telling you
all
that.
right. So who's the shooter?
I don't know. So you really think I was right there when that jump going on, man? Come on, man. I wasn't even out there like that.
I don't think you're right there. I think you were holding a gun. No. According to the information I have, you're the one pulling the trigger.
And how would that be possible, man?
What do you mean, how would that be possible?
I wasn't there. Right there on the scene, I wasn't there.
So where were you?
Man, I wasn't there. I wasn't there nowhere near around when that thing happened.
Well, where were you? Tell me where you were.
I wasn't there.
Where were you? Answer the... I mean...
I don't even know what day this was. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't even know what day this was, man.
You told us you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about it, but I wasn't there.
When did you hear about it?
And I heard about it after that junk happened about 3 or 4 days ago. Afterwards. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 days passed.
You say you saw the police outside.
That was when old boy when they told us not to go through the cut. That's when I seen the police outside. Everybody else told me how everybody seen the police outside when that had went down. See what I'm saying? They said it was mad police over there. They had the streets blocked off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They said somebody had got shot and somebody was injured. I'm like, what's going on? You feel me? Like, I wasn't even there. That's what I'm saying, man. Whoever's saying that, that's what I need to know who's saying that, man. For real. Because whoever's saying that, man, they got something to do with that. You feel me? And they trying to put it on me.
Well, what's funny about that is that the people that are saying that admitted to what they did in this. They put themselves where they are because they admitted their part.
They ain't admit all the way. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, that's where you come in. If there's more to it, that's why I need you to tell me.
Somebody gonna try to make somebody else be the shooter if they don't want to go. Goddamn, gonna do their time. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm out here knocking heads off, man, I ain't worried about doing no time, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you got the courage enough to do something like that, you feel me? You gonna do your time. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just where I come from, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do your time. You see what I'm saying? Period. Nah, this what's going on right here is some real lame junk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like crazy, man, right now.
So you told me earlier that you remember you're in the complex, you're staying there or whatever when this, at the time this happens. Okay, so I
wasn't standing there when that was going on. See what I'm saying?
So where were you? That's what I'm trying to ask. I'm trying to give you a chance to tell me where you were.
I come over there and chill. She need me to open the door, unlock the door, whatever, you feel me? She had her new friends over there. That she had whoever she had over there, and I wasn't messing with them at all. You see what I'm saying? I come in high by to them. You see what I'm saying? We might hit each other up. They might be looking for something. And I'd be like, okay, I know buddy right here got it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that ain't nothing. It's a friendly conversation. But far as when they talk about some, okay, I tell them, what I say? So you talking about, I think I know exactly what text you talking about bringing some guns.
Tell me about it.
Let me see. Cuz, alright, boom. My homegirl had got robbed.
Which
old
one?
Old girl that I told you I just had been. She had got robbed.
Which girl?
Snoopy.
Okay.
She had got robbed, and then she was like, oh, I need a gun, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I need you to hold me down with a gun. I need a strap or whatever. Boom. So she came and she had got a strap. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't dealing with me. I just had, you know what I'm saying?
So she got a gun from you?
Number that where she could connect with him, you feel what I'm saying? So that's all that was, though.
So what? Tell me about it. So
I'm saying she would take.
So why would she come to you to get a gun? She knows that you know people with guns?
Yeah, that's what it was. She knew I knew somebody.
So you hook her up with a gun, and then what happens?
Nah, she
Where
was
are
just
these,
gonna protect
where are these
herself.
text messages
That's all
coming?
it was. She was protecting herself. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on with her. I didn't know what it was. After I met them two, it was over with. You know what I'm saying? After I met them two, it was over with. You feel me? Whatever her and whoever she got with her got going on, that's between them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. For real, nothing to do with me at all. And I get on the stand and tell them off to their face. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Off the muscle. Now, I don't even know how the hell everybody talking about something. It's me, 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 me. You feel me? Cause I ain't even know nothing about that. Straight up.
Is it possible that everybody's saying that because it is you?
Nah, it ain't me.
So your phone records put you there. What would you have to say about that?
And my what?
Your phone.
My phone records put me there?
Yeah.
What you mean? I said I was over there.
When this happened.
When it happened?
Yeah.
I'm saying I was over there the night before. Anything. I'm saying I'll be over there every night. So I don't know. I don't remember the date of this though. That's what I'm telling you. I don't remember the date of this.
It's July 29th is the date of this, just so we're
July
clear.
29th.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to fill in gaps. You know, there's got to be gaps that I'm sure you would like to fill in, but just saying I wasn't there is obviously is not gonna get you anywhere.
Nah, y'all said it like I was there when they were doing this. That's what I was saying. Like, was I right there? Why these people doing this? Like, no, I wasn't there when they were doing this, man. I don't know what. That's what I'm saying. They trying to say I'm the shooter. I'm there on the scene.
They're not trying. They're not trying to say they did that. That's already been done. That stuff's been done. We're past that. When I went and talked to the judge today and got that warrant for you for murder, we're past that. Like I said, we're way past where you think we probably are. All right. But if you want to look like, you know, if you want to tell me what happened out there and fill me in, or if you just want to look like somebody that just doesn't give a shit.
No, I'm not
then
saying it like
we'll
I'm not saying it like I don't give a shit, man. I'm
That's
damn real telling you, man.
By you saying I
These
wasn't there, I
people
wasn't
put me on
there.
the scene. That's just like if I can say anybody right now.
Nah,
Like,
man.
you know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
listen. There's a difference between pulling some random name out of your ass and just throwing it out and saying such and such and such was here and did this. That's not what we're talking about. These people know you. Y'all hang out. They didn't disassociate themselves with what took place. They implicated themselves just like they implicated you.
But they implicated me so they can get their sales off the damn.
They're not getting off of anything.
They got the same charge you got.
That's what you don't understand. We're not saying that they snitched on you so that they can clear their names. They ain't clear nothing.
That would look like to me.
They
Well-
snitched on themselves, and because you're there, you're in it too. Is basically how it works. They didn't talk themselves out of anything. They fessed up to what they actually admitted. You know, they owned up to what the hell they did.
I don't know. Cause they ain't own up to whatever they did. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They ain't own up to what they did for sure. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man.
So that's what you believe in.
What?
You believe in owning up to what you do and what you don't do.
Cause they ain't own up to what they did.
No, I'm asking you. Forget about them. You, yourself.
Yeah.
That's what you believe in.
And what?
If you out here, you doing dirt, you robbing, you killing. If you get caught up, you admit to it. That's what you're saying you do.
If I got caught up, I ain't caught up though.
I'm
I
asking
ain't
you.
gonna do
I'm just
that.
asking you a question.
Yeah, man. I'm saying I'm gonna be a man about my stuff though, for real. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody put me in a place that I wasn't at, man.
We're not. Forget about them. We're not just
That's what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
them. We're talking about the telephone companies. We're talking about other evidence.
But
We're
I
not
never
just talking
said-
about. We didn't just use your friend and say,
Right,
hey.
but I never said I wasn't talking to them. I never said that I never associated with them. I never said none of that. See what I'm saying? So I never lied to y'all about none of that. All I said is I wasn't there when that was going down. See what I'm saying? And I don't have nothing to do with that. So if they put me there, that means they just put me there. You see what I'm saying? Now, me telling them whatever I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, you feel me? Or anything, whatever they did, I don't know. You feel me? But I'm telling you, man, I ain't did that, man. I don't know what the hell. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to take stand on their ass myself. Straight up. I'm telling you right now. It's over with. Real shit. I'm telling you.
Who else in that apartment at the time had cornrows?
I mean, I don't even got cornrows. I got dreads.
You did. That time you did. On July 29th you did. I know you did because I got pictures of you from July 29th with cornrows. Who else had cornrows in that apartment?
A lot of people in the complex had fucking cornrows.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you who in that apartment had cornrows.
About 2 other people.
Who's that? I'm asking you who. Like I told you before.
Jason.
So Jason?
Who else? His name NY. A little short dude, his name Tony, real name Tony. But he got a little long hair. You know what I'm saying? Long braids.
We can eliminate him, so he's not the guy that we need to talk about. So you said Jason had cornrows? Okay. I mean, you understand that one of these guys didn't die, right?
Right.
So, I mean, you understand that, you know, basically the way this goes down, from what I understand, is that you and this boyfriend here are walking through this complex and run into these guys. You understand that when somebody doesn't die, that means they're still alive and they can still... Okay. I mean, they had a conversation. Did you ever have a conversation with these two guys before they got killed? Is there any reason?
Conversation with who?
Did you ever, the two victims in this case, is there any reason why you would have had a conversation with them as they're walking around the complex that morning?
Man, I ain't never had no conversation with them.
No?
No.
Interesting.
How long you had them tattoos, man?
How long I had them?
Yeah.
Since I got out.
You had them a minute, right?
Yeah, since I got out.
There's not many people walking around with 343 and 187 on their face.
But at the same time, if I'm doing any kind of dirt out there like that, nobody even about to see my tattoos, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So what, you gonna mask up?
Wow. So it would appear that the surviving victim saw the 187 tattoo on his face. Now that is some powerful evidence.
Man, what? If that's going on like that, I'm not going to listen. This right here, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
What
man.
does the 187 mean?
That ain't my MO.
What does that mean? What does 187 stand for?
You know, for all my people that had got killed, you know what I'm saying? That's what 187 stand for. I lost a lot of people, you feel me? So that's what it was. 313 is Detroit area code, you know what I'm saying? My little sister name right here. You know what I'm saying? It all means something, but it ain't no gang, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
But how does that translate to the people, the 187?
To what? The people that I had lost?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it translates to them a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, giving me my memory of them instead of just putting a whole lot of names on me. You know what I'm saying? 187, my fallen ones, you feel what I'm saying? That's exactly what it means to me. You feel me? So, you know, that's what it was.
Okay.
You said if you're gonna do something like this, nobody will see your face. What would you do to prevent them from seeing your face?
What you mean? The thing that a nigga supposed to do, you go mask up, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what you gonna do. But at the same time, man, I wasn't even there at this situation. I'm trying to tell you.
What I'm getting at, man, is we know that this shit wasn't supposed to be a murder. Shit just got out of hand. I mean, let's just be honest. You didn't go there and plan
Go where I wasn't there.
to shoot these guys.
Man, I wasn't there, man.
That's not what it's supposed
Whoever
to be.
tell you that story, they the ones that did that, man. I'm telling you, man. Whoever tell you that
The
story.
ones that told me that story admitted what they did.
All right.
They got charged. Guess what? They got charged with murder too.
They ain't admit that they shot. I tell you that.
You hung up on who shot. That's fine. We get that part. These people are not. They didn't walk away scot-free from this. They got charged with the same thing. So what we're saying is you played a role in this just like they did.
But they tried to make me play the main role in this, like I was just right there in the situation.
So
correct. That wasn't
That's
the
like
case.
me and you and him right there, and I just be like, "Oh, he the one.
Okay.
He the one," and I just putting it all on you like
Well,
that.
that's
You know what I'm
fine.
saying?
That's fine.
And saying you the one that just took this man's life.
Listen, now it's your opportunity to tell us different. If that's
That's
the
what I'm
case.
trying to tell you.
That's why we're sitting here having this conversation.
All I know is her boyfriend was throwed off, man, and they used to be trying to hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? And all I know is they, you know what I'm saying? She got them. Was selling pussy or something, doing something. You feel what I'm saying?
That
And
night?
he had people over there because they supposed to be having some people in some little gang they in M16 or whatever they in, whatever little gang they in. She already was doing dirt around here in North Cross. You know what I'm saying? So if you know me, then I'm pretty sure you know who this is anyway.
I do.
All right,
Absolutely.
then. So you know her record too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got all.
And she already be around North Cross. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't had nothing. That's why I said they ain't had nothing to do with me. You feel what I'm saying? So if they put me there, That's some bullshit, straight up. And
How many different robberies have you guys all done together? Because I know it's more than one.
How many different robberies? Man, I ain't did no damn robberies with them.
You didn't?
No. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I picked her up one time, and then she didn't even tell me that she just got done robbing some shit.
Tell me about that.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened there?
Shit, she was shooting. She was with some little dyke girl. You know what I'm saying? They was out there shooting. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the hell? You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she called me to come get her. I'm thinking everything cool. And next thing I know, I'm goddamn riding in the motherfucking car hot as hell. You feel me? I'm telling her, like, man, come on, man. You can get locked up anytime. You feel me? Like, don't take nothing for people to get over and search me. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're saying you picked her up from that?
Yeah. I had picked her up for that, but I didn't know what it was.
What car were you driving?
Chelsea car.
You were in Chelsea's car?
Yeah.
Who else were you with?
Shit, Chelsea was there, I think. She was there. It was me, Chelsea.
So let's talk, because that was about 2 weeks before this happened. So so it's you, Chelsea. Who else? Snoopy?
Mm-hmm. And Tony with the braids. Tony with the long braids and mine. You know what I'm saying?
Tony,
Mm-hmm.
and then who else?
That's it.
That's it?
And some other girl. I don't know who she had. She had a little dyke chick with her.
So tell me about that. So how does that go down?
It went down bad. However it went down, but I just got there after everything with the gun. She was already running, you know what I'm saying? And then I just came and picked her up. You feel me? She like, come pick me up, I'm in trouble.
Where'd you pick her up from?
It was like down the street, around the corner from the house. It was from the apartment, like right down the street from the church chicken. It was right down the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where I picked her up from. Real stuff, man.
So she called you. Do you know what complex it was?
Nah, I don't even know Norcross like that.
Did you pick her up in the same complex where it happened?
I don't know.
So she calls you. She calls you and tells you to come pick her up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, so you're in Chelsea's car.
Mm-hmm.
Does Chelsea let you use her car a lot?
No, she let her use her car a lot. Not me. She drive her shit way
So
more.
but you were driving the car that day, right?
Only reason I drive the car, I was like, look, man, hey, she in trouble. You feel me? Chelsea ain't even like the girl then. You know what I'm saying? She just started liking her because, like, I don't know, man, it was just some spiteful stuff going on in there. You feel me? And basically about it, man, that's some bull crap they got going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Because that was another thing I was going to talk to you about. Is that case? You brought it up. I figured we'll talk about it. So it's you and this guy Tony, and then she calls you and you're at the house. You're at the back of the apartment when she calls you.
I was at the apartment.
And then from there, you just drive over. Where did she tell you to go?
She had gave me Nomad. It should be in my phone records. Cause she texted me.
Where did she text you?
That she was over there at that she was in trouble. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, she is in the text message. It gotta be in the text message. I just don't remember though, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know I had went to go get her, you feel me? That's what it was.
What'd she tell you when you picked her up?
Oh, I just had to get there. I'm like, what? You got done running from the police, man? I'm like, man, you can't be mad.
You had to do what? Say that again.
Well, she said she just got done running from the police.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, man, what the hell wrong with you, man? Why you gonna call me out here like that? You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know what I'm saying? I was mad as hell, you know what I'm saying? That's why me and her really wasn't tight like that, man. She'd do stupid shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Try to call you and don't tell you what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And then shit going on, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's how it always was, man.
So what did they do with the TV that they got? Where did they put that? They put that in the car, right?
I think they was it was in Tony's car, because Tony was already there too.
So Tony was already there?
Yeah, Tony was there.
Okay, so why didn't Tony take him anywhere?
Because he had a TV in his back seat.
Okay.
He was pulling up. Yeah, that's when I
So
found out. When I found out,
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
How? When I found out Tony was right there, I'm like, what the hell, nigga? Why the hell you have me come get you anyway? He's like, oh, we had this little TV. She told me the whole story though when I got to her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't tell me on the phone.
What'd she tell you?
Did she ever call you before it happened? Did you guys talk about it beforehand?
She just had told me, she was like, I'm over here with a trick or something, you know what I'm saying? She said some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like she about to fuck the nigga, you know what I'm saying? But then she do that a lot, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, what the fuck, you feel me? Then this nigga come over, this how they get into arguments, cause she fucking with these niggas at the bars, you know what I'm saying? And he wanna goddamn get mad at them and fucking try to get them, you feel me? And that's how it always was, man, I'm telling you, man.
So this day you're using this phone, right?
Yeah, I probably was using that phone right there.
Yeah. Because what's interesting about that is you're actually blowing her phone up at the time that
Because
she's
she
inside
had called
this-
me, right? She had hit me up, and then she was like, I'm in trouble. And I had hit her up I hit her up like, probably like 16, I hit her up a lot of times.
You did, yeah, right when she was inside.
Yeah,
of
I
this
hit her up a lot
place.
of times. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? She like, I'm in trouble. That's what she called me.
But why would she say she's in trouble when she's inside doing this thing?
Nah.
She calls you, so she tells you she's in trouble before she goes in?
Man, she told me she was in trouble, and that's when I started blowing her up because her phone just hung up like a lost signal or something. I just started hitting her up. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
How many times a day do you guys talk to each other on the phone?
With me and her,
Yeah.
we don't talk on the phone like that. You know what I'm saying? We might kick it, hey, bye, you know what I'm saying? Because she used to, like, she do heavy soft, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she used to be like, you know, I need a little soft, you know what I'm saying? I got my little people, they get the little soft, you know what I'm saying? So she be doing soft. That's what she do. You feel me? Yeah. So that's what she do, and you can see some text messages from that. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna go back in the text messages,
No, there's, like I told you before, I know there's dope being moved around, and by the text messages, I know that you're a part of it. It's not a secret. It's frustrating when you're lying about it, because you know when you lie about one thing, then you make me question.
I ain't never said I wasn't no middleman. That's
So
what,
what you're
middleman
doing?
do. I'm setting everybody else up. That's all I am.
So you're trying to play tricks on me with what you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
I ain't got the dope.
Do they pay you for that?
Hmm?
Somebody got to pay you to do that, right?
Yeah. Like if I get him a little sale, he'll probably give me like $25. Whoever I get the sale to, you know what I'm saying? He give me like $25.
So let's stop right here. So now we're finally getting somewhere, because 20 minutes ago you told me you were begging for food stamps and all this
No, I was
bullshit
never begging.
story
I
or
was
whatever
asking
you
my
get
people
money
for
wire.
money, yeah.
Now we're getting
Yeah.
to the truth of it, okay? We're not stupid, JP. You're playing us like idiots.
I ain't playing
It's
like
insulting to me, honestly.
They playing me like a damn fool right now, man. Cause they trying to make it seem I don't know what the fuck they trying to do, man. But whatever they doing, that's some fuck shit, man. Straight up, man. And they talking about some damn bullshit right there. I know that. Man, I ain't got no reason to motherfucker be up there flexing. You feel me? Straight up, man.
So you just weren't. So that's just you just weren't there. That's it. But this, you know, who called the police on that other robbery, right? It was all the neighbors that were watching what's going on.
I don't know.
I'm probably not going to charge you with that one now, but I mean, you're based on the phone records and stuff. I mean, you're all over that, dude. Every time some dirt goes down, you guys don't talk a lot on the phone, but every time you do, is right around the time of some kind of crime going on.
But
Is that, you think that's ironic?
it was over when I was going to go get her. You see what I'm saying? I called her that many times because I was telling her, like, look here.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So let's just say this out loud, because when I heard it, it sounded really stupid. So there's already some guys there with her doing this that have a full-size car, and they put a 32-inch TV in the car, and that takes up so much room that nobody else can get in the car, so she has to call you?
She said dude was scary. Tony was scary, and he pulled off on her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I see Tony when I said I seen Tony, and I seen Tony, I said, damn, what the hell Tony had doing right in here? You're like, oh, that nigga got a TV, you know what I'm saying? All right, bet, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, don't be having me coming through here doing that dumb ass shit, you feel what I'm saying? Man, straight up, man, I'm telling you.
You gotta, I'll give you props. You got a good story for everything.
And that's real.
You
That's
got
a
an
real
answer
story
for
that I'm
everything
telling
we
you,
asked
man. Even because man, I'm going straight through it, man. I ain't even got to switch it up or nothing. I ain't switching nothing up, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, all on a little drugs and shit because I'm on probation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, man.
Man, we don't
That's
care
what I'm
about
saying,
that.
man.
That's not what we
We're so far past you being able to care about your probation right now. Your probation, we can't even see your probation anymore. That's where we're sitting right now.
Yeah.
Your probation,
The thing
you should wish that that's all we were here to talk about right now. We're talking about the rest of your life right now. Okay, this is some serious stuff that we're talking about.
Right. But I'm not
So
taking a stand
if you're
on
trying
that.
to
So
save
weird.
face about probation because you don't want to screw up your probation, okay, we're past that, dude.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I understand fully. That's why I said I'm going to take a stand on their ass ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to be getting on. And I don't give a damn. Shit, they trying to put me there. I don't know what the hell they put me there for.
they're not trying to put you nowhere, man. You putting yourself there.
How?
We just told you. It's a lot more than just these people right here telling us that you were there. All right?
You ever see either one of those guys? No? You don't remember either one of them? Tell me about that picture.
Oh, I had sold that.
Tell me who's in that picture?
Her crazy old boyfriend.
That's the boyfriend?
Yeah, and that's her.
That's who?
Snoopy.
Okay.
That's
And
her
who's
right
that in the
there.
middle?
That me.
Okay. Who's
Yeah.
that?
Oh, Dre.
So what's up with that? You guys like posing for pictures and putting masks on and stuff? What's that all about?
What's that in your hand? What you holding?
A shotgun.
Okay. So
No, that's a chopper. That's a chopper. That's a chopper. I sold that.
You sold that?
Yeah, I sold that.
Whose was it? It was yours?
Mm-hmm.
So now you have guns. So we're getting
That's
another breakthrough.
No. I had that. That was this right here. When I had this gun, that junk gone when I got it.
that's the third gun though, right? Because you told us earlier you only messed around with two.
No, that's
357
of somebody
and a
else's.
five,
You
the
said
fourth.
that I have a gun for myself. I sold it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think I had to say that. This gun wasn't.
You're
Listen.
trying to twist words so far.
No, I'm not
that
twisting them so far. Look, you got the picture right here.
All right, yeah, we
You
got
feel
the
what I'm
picture.
saying?
That's the only reason you told us about it. So let me ask you this:
Because it was sold.
was there any other gun that you own personally, or that you got from somebody else that you held?
That I held.
Yeah.
Yeah, I held that Kill Tech. They kept that right there. He probably held that more than me. Like they held this shit, you know what I'm saying? I held my shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it was.
What kind of kill tape was it?
Like a little 50 round.
Was it what caliber?
I don't know. I know it was a 50 round though. They had a 50 round drum on there. But they had them guns most of the time. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, real shit. I'm telling you, everybody vouch for that. And I can have about 10 people in
Who's
there.
everybody?
Shit, my people.
I've been asking you for names this whole time. You can't give me a damn person's name. So I'm asking. That's
I did at the beginning. But I gave them people's name.
So that's everybody?
Shoot, I was saying that's everybody that know them.
Well, let's go down the list of names you gave me. No, not everybody's vouching for you on this list. I can tell you that right now.
Let me see.
I'm not going to go into detail who said what, but I'll tell you that either somebody's trying to lie to protect themselves or keep it quiet or whatever.
But man, I'm telling you, man. Like, this is just ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this right here ain't that. You know what I'm saying? If I put the mask on, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just hold the gun in the picture. I'm drunk, you know what I'm saying? We in there drinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like this, holding the gun in the picture, you know what I'm saying? Not thinking nothing of it, okay. But I sold it right after that, 'cause I'm like, man, I'm like, sell this gun, man. I got me all in the picture with the gun. You know what I'm saying?
How much money did you get for it?
$300.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you sell it to?
One of my homeboys' partners.
What was his name?
I don't know the dude's name I sold it to.
What was your partner name?
Big Raj.
Big Raj.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had Big Raj, you know what I'm saying? Got a partner, Big D, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you put his name on there, you can ask him, you know what I'm saying? JD.
How do I get in touch with Big D?
Man.
You said JD?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kid that was there tonight?
Yeah, he was over there too.
He didn't say shit to help you
When?
tonight when I talked to him. I talked to all these people over there before I came to talk to you because a lot of them were supposedly there during this night. And everybody's covering their own ass. I'll tell you that right now.
And that's what it look like everybody doing. That's why I'm about to cover mine. You feel what I'm saying?
You're not doing a very
It's
good
too
job,
late, man.
How?
Your ass in the wind.
I'll tell you the best thing you do right now is to make yourself, based on what we know, not look like a cold-blooded killer just out here executing people. Is tell me what the hell happened.
I'm trying to
Because
tell you.
apparently what you're telling everybody else is that this guy tried to reach in his waist or
Man,
something
look
like
here,
that.
man. I'm telling him what the hell people told me. I ain't tell them that it was me. You feel what I'm saying?
What
So
did
what
people tell you?
Man, what?
Hey, listen.
I try to make me be out like a snitch, man.
No, listen. Now's the time for you to talk. This is your opportunity to paint a picture for yourself, not us.
Yeah.
It's like he just told you, your people have already told us a story. And we support that story with evidence. So you're the missing pieces of the puzzle. And this is your opportunity to shine. He told you this is the most important time of your life. This ain't about no damn probation. It ain't about no robberies. We ain't talking about no damn guns in the picture or who you selling guns to. It's beyond that. So if there was any time for you to talk, it's right now.
Alright, look. She goddamn set the nigga up. This nigga goddamn shot the nigga, man. Straight up.
How do you know that?
Because they told me. And that real. They supposed to hit the nigga for some ice. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to hit dude for some ice.
Who?
One of these dudes, I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? They came back.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this away. Let's start from scratch, all right? Let's pretend we're just starting this conversation.
All right.
We've been through a lot of bullshit with this conversation. Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm
Be
like,
honest
man,
with
how
me.
would they say that though, man?
All
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That just threw me off guard.
Just listen to what he telling you.
So all right. So now you're familiar with the incident, all right? So we're getting over these humps little by little.
I've been familiar with the incident. I just
You
ain't no
understand that-
snitch, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch,
Well-
you know what I'm saying? But shit, since they put me in the clay, I ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no choice but to say something.
So
you
tell
feel
me what happened.
Boom, she got down. They went to a club that night.
What
You feel
club
me?
they go to?
I don't know. They
Let's,
went to a little bar.
let's walk through slow and let's be fairly specific.
Her and her dude went to a bar. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? When they went to the bar, I guess they seen some dudes and whatever, you feel what I'm saying? So they came back to the house. You feel what I'm saying? When they came back to the house, she like, oh, I got these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Basically saying, you know what I'm saying, they about to rob niggas, you know what I'm saying? So Buddy and her had the gun. She drove the car, you know what I'm saying, to go over there. You feel what I'm saying? So when she went over there, all you hear goddamn gunshot, you know what I'm saying, when it happened. The nigga come running to the house, you know what I'm saying? I tell the nigga like, damn, bro, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? He like, oh shit, man, nothing. So Chelsea ass at the damn door, and she's thinking I'm coming in with this nigga. I'm not coming in with this nigga. I'm already hearing the shot, so I'm trying to goddamn get to the door off the muscle anyway, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know something going on with them two, and I know they just took her car. You see what I'm saying? So boom, he come back to the house, oh man, shit, it's a wrap. I'm like, what's up? He like, shit, boy, we just did these boys around the corner, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck, man, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers started leaving. Everybody started leaving, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Goddamn, there was about 10 people in the house. Everybody started leaving. You feel what I'm saying? Real shit. Boom, alright. She leave, she take the gun, she take the kill tech, she take the 40 and the kill tech, and then try to go ditch the shit. You know what I'm saying, somewhere. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I'm telling her like, why the fuck you gonna take my people gun? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my people's gun. You know what I'm saying? But she just always had the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see in the fucking picture, she got the damn gun. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say they been had the damn gun on them. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, alright. So what happened? Motherfucking, they took the little shit, burnt the little, whatever the fuck they did with the clothes, whatever the fuck they did. They got the guns and took them to her sister's house, buried them in the ground or something. But she had to move them because she said she was on probation, so she thought she had a warrant at the house. You know what I'm saying? So guess what she do? She came, took them to my auntie house. Cause my cousin had wanted his shit back. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, let me get my shit, man. Why the hell y'all got my shit all, you know what I'm saying, way over town, you know what I'm saying? So they brought it back to my auntie house, you know what I'm saying? That's where we had it at. That's where you see them text messages going back and forth about guns and everything, cause she was trying to get the shit back, cause she didn't want us to have that gun. See what I'm saying? She was like, I feel better with me having that gun than y'all having that gun. You know what I'm saying? Because she felt like, you know what I'm saying? So she could take the damn, you feel me? That's what it was, bro. That's exactly what it was, and I can understand to say that shit. And that's real, man. And he was motherfucking mad because dude was tricking off with his girl. Like, that's just how fucked up in the head he is. You see what I'm saying? And anybody will tell you that shit, man. You can ask him how many times they argue about bullshit, about niggas that she trying to talk to at the club, and he getting into fighting or trying to shoot somebody. You feel me? She just shot at this nigga in the breezeway before. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit like this going on. You feel me? So how the fuck would they be like, I'm the motherfucking one? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't get, man. Straight up. And I'm trying to find out, man. I'm telling you, that's real.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
You just let a lot of air out.
Hell yeah, 'cause I'm mad as hell, and I got way more to say shit.
Take a deep
I got
breath.
way
all
more
right?
to say shit. Fuck
So
that.
let's go back through this and start from the beginning. All right. So what club did they go? Who went to the club?
Her, it was Looney and
Looney, right? You know who he is. See,
yeah, you just told me his name.
I didn't tell it. I never.
Yeah,
Told
you did say it. You did say it. You was like Looney. Cause I was like, oh boy, right there, hold the gun. You say who Looney? You did say his name, bro.
Well, obviously you're better at picking up on names
nah.
than you say you are. Because earlier you tell me you don't know shit about.
No,
your
I'm just
names,
on this right now, cause shit, like he said, it's life or death,
All right,
man.
so let's talk.
I ain't about to play. You feel me?
So let's have this
Yeah.
for real conversation that
All
we've
right,
been trying to
let's
have for an
conversation.
hour.
Come on.
So where do they? So you guys before they go to the club, start from there.
Before
So
they go-
everybody
before
at
they go
Chelsea's
to-
house.
Yeah, everybody was at
All
Chelsea's
right.
house.
So all of you are at Chelsea's.
Mhm.
Who goes to the club?
Snoopy and her nigga. Snoopy, her nigga, and then I think she had like 2 other dudes with her, you know what I'm saying, that she be keeping with her. A dude named Joker or something like that. Y'all should be familiar
You're
with
better
him.
with names. You don't have to. There's no reason not
Dude
to.
named Joker. But I'm saying I just ain't no snitch, man. You know what I'm saying? But now I ain't got no choice. You feel what I'm saying? Like straight up, bro.
Let's change gears a little bit then, and why don't you try to cover your ass a little bit and tell me what really happened?
I'm about to right now. You know what I'm saying? So all right, boom, with her, dude, Joker, and some other dude. You know what I'm saying? Her boyfriend. So they all went to the little thing. I guess she was trying to sell the ice. She called me that night. You feel what I'm saying? She called me that night from the club and was like, "Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We about to be home in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to trick off with this white dude."
What phone were you using that night?
I don't know which one it was. It probably was that one.
This
it
one?
might have been that. Yeah, it might have been that one.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? She said she was tricking off with the white.
That's not the 313. This is.
Nah, that's my cousin number.
Jeremy's phone. Okay.
So boom, she said she was tricking off with the white dude or whatever. You feel me?
Right.
Dude come in the house. Soon as they come in the house, he like, "Man, fuck this shit, man. Man, I'm about to go do to you niggas." Then I'm like, "What's up, bro?"
So what? Hang on.
Because he ain't like how she was.
Well, hang on. Let's. I want to go slow through this and make sure we get all the details. So, what club did they go to? Did you already say that?
I don't know what club they went to. It was one of the little bars. I think Corona or something like that. It was some little bar, like little club like that. You know what I'm saying? Little bar.
So they get back. So when they get back from there, who comes in? Who's there? Who gets back? Who? All four of them, or three of them, or is it just?
Yeah, it was three of them. It was Looney and her and some other dude. Other dude wasn't there. Joker wasn't there. It was another dude though. You feel me? Little short dude, but. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really know him like that, so you know what I'm saying? But still, boom, this what happened. So he come in, he mad because Buddy was telling her he was gonna take her to Atlanta. The dudes was telling her they were gonna take her to Atlanta and then fuck the shit out of her real good. So Buddy hearing all this shit, he was mad about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he heated his fucking house. So he's like, "Man, what the fuck gun at? I'm gonna rob these niggas." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Bro, what's going on?"
So what was the whole plan? I mean,
the whole plan was they thought these niggas had some fucking ice and shit. You know what I'm saying? And thought the niggas motherfuckers was goddamn, you know what I'm saying, out there.
So what was gonna happen? What was the plan then? What were they gonna do?
They supposed to go rob him.
Where was this gonna happen?
Shit, I don't know, man. Wherever he got dropped at though, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Who got dropped?
Where y'all found Buddy at, you know what I'm saying?
I'm asking where it was supposed to happen.
It was supposed to happen it was supposed to happen at their house. But I guess the police had pulled Buddy and them over around the corner and made them get out their car. You know what I'm saying? So.
And how did you hear all this? How did you get this information?
Because I heard her talking on the phone.
So who's she talking on the phone with?
She was talking to them on the phone.
She was talking to
Yeah, and the old boy was like, "Oh, the police got my car," you know what I'm saying? She had him on speakerphone, bro. She had him on speakerphone the whole time, man. I'm telling you, man.
So tell me about the conversations you're hearing between her and these guys.
Basically, she was telling him how she was gonna fuck him and shit, you know what I'm saying? How she was gonna fuck him. Dude talking about he was married, you know what I'm saying? And what else? And shoot, Buddy was just goddamn amped up. He just amped up the whole time, you know what I'm saying? He just got down like, you know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh shit, let's go do this shit, you know what I'm saying? So shit.
So how much money was supposed to be involved?
They supposed to get like an oil ice and some money, you feel me?
How much money you think?
I don't know. It had to be a lot, because they had, anytime they trying to do some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, they be going in, you feel me? Like them two, just them motherfuckers be just ready to do something without thinking, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, you feel me? But shit, at the same time, boom. All right, boom, this how it was. When they left, I say like 8 to 10 minutes, you heard a gunshot.
So they leave. Who leaves the apartment?
She left first. You know what I'm saying? She left first to throw the diversion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then I guess he was around there, you feel me? And whoever else he had.
So during this time, who's in the apartment?
Me, Chelsea.
So you've got, so you got.
See, Chelsea was in the back sleep though. She wasn't even up because she didn't even know they had her car. You know what I'm saying? She was too damn drunk.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Chelsea's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You're there. Who else? Jason.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
JD.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Who else? You said obviously Snoopy's there.
Oh yeah, she was there.
And her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who else?
And Big D, but he had left. He wasn't there all the time, the whole time. Soon the damn shit.
So the people that are there. So who hears this conversation? So it's you, Jason.
Who was in the room hearing the conversation on the phone? Just me, her, and her boyfriend, and Chelsea was right there. You see what I'm saying? Then Jason had.
Chelsea's asleep.
Yeah, she asleep, but she ain't all the way asleep. You know how you a drunk sleep? You're like, yeah, girl, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just that kind of sleep.
So where's Jason and JD?
She in the living room playing a game.
Okay. So you guys, where are you guys having this conversation?
In the back room.
Back room?
Mm-hmm.
And that's, whose room is that?
Chelsea room. But everybody staying there. Anybody staying there, motherfucker.
Okay. All right. So tell me more about this conversation you're overhearing.
Well, she was just talking about how she was gonna fuck. Basically giving their ass shooting dreams, you know what I'm saying? Shooting the dreams, you know what I'm saying? Then shit. They went out there to do the shit, you know what I'm saying? So shit, when I got there and hit a shot, I go outside. You feel what I'm saying? When I go outside.
So you're saying at the time the shot was, you were inside at that time?
Yeah, I was
So
inside.
who left the apartment to go? So you said she went first and she
then
took
he-
Chelsea's car?
Yeah, and then he
And then-
walked out. He walked out.
Who did?
Her boyfriend.
Looney?
Yeah.
Did he go by himself? Or did he go with somebody
Yeah,
else?
he left by himself.
Okay.
He went out there by his damn self, and then when I got them, when them shots went off, and I got them went outside to see what the hell was going on. This nigga running up the breezeway. I come in the house with his ass. Just
So
right
you went
there.
out, so they leave and then you hear a shot and you go outside?
Yeah, he got mad at me because I was going off on his ass like, bruh, what the fuck is wrong? This is my cousin shit, man. Y'all can't keep on goddamn letting off shots.
So what gun,
You know what I'm
he had a
saying?
gun with him?
Yeah, he had a gun.
What gun did he have with him?
He had I think he had the 40. She had 357.
Okay. So what happens after that?
After that, she was like, oh, we gotta go. So they just left. You know what I'm saying? They ended up taking Chelsea's car, grabbing some suitcases and shit, and dipped. You feel what I'm saying? So when they dipped, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They were gone for like a couple days and shit. So my cousin ended up getting word about shit that was going on. So he like, man, what the
Which
fuck?
cousin are you talking about?
My cousin that's locked up. He
Talking about Jeremy?
Yeah, Chelsea was telling him what the hell was going on, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So she must have knew it from her. You know what I'm saying? She must have knew it from Snoop because Chelsea wasn't up like that. She was damn near half dead. You feel what I'm saying? But she still knew what the hell was going on, but she ain't know that they about to go do that in her car. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So he called me like, what the fuck? This bitch got my shit, man. What the fuck? I'm like, man, look.
So he calls you from jail?
Yeah, when he called the
Jail?
phone, because he used to call his phone, he used to put money on the phone, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Boom, he say, man, what the fuck? This bitch got my guns and shit, you know what I'm saying? So take them shit to my mama's house.
So those were Jeremy's guns?
Huh?
Those are Jeremy's guns?
Something like that, man. Something like that. I can't just put it on that bad like that. You know what I'm saying? They was before he got incarcerated. When they got incarcerated, it was just freelance. Everybody had them motherfuckers. Put it like that. For real, man. I just can't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get out a real story, man. This is real, dog.
I'm
I
trying
ain't
not
telling
to
you
bang
no.
my head on the
That's
wall.
why I ain't telling no flex though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you no flex in this story.
Alright. So Jeremy calls you from jail
Mm-hmm.
and these community guns that are his.
Mm-hmm.
He tells you what?
To put them up over my auntie house. So shit. That's what I did.
So how do you facilitate getting those back to your aunt's house?
Shit, we just drove them over there. We drove them over there. We took it from her ass. We went.
Where did this happen?
She had to go to her house. She had to go to her house because she buried them underground. Remember I told you, but she said her little probation or whatever. She thought they were gonna come to the house. You know what I'm saying? Because she was on probation and she was had a warrant. You know what I'm saying? She thought she had a warrant or whatever. So wherever her sister stayed at, she had the guns buried over there. You feel me? So when we took them out, the shit was rusty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn man, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Shit rusty and shit. So she talking about some oh I had to bury. You already
That's
know.
the 42?
Yeah, she had both of them.
And
You know what
she
I'm
buried
saying?
that in the
Mhm.
other one? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So boom, I take him over my auntie house. About a week passed. No, probably wasn't no week. She was hitting me up for them shits every day. Every day she hit me up for them, text me. Oh, I need them guns. You gonna let me get the gun? Oh, Jeremy's trying to get the guns. You know what I'm saying? Trying to. But it was
Texted you that a lot?
She called me, text me. Her boyfriend called me. Let me get the gun, bro. Let me get the gun. I need the gun. You know
So
what I'm saying?
whatever happened with the guns?
Shit, I got them. I sold the one that Buddy had, the 357. You know what I'm saying? I sold the one that Buddy had. Remember I told you dude that had this 357 and I sold that for him. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay.
remember I told you dude that was in the house, he had two guns. He had a 40, he had a 357. See what I'm saying? My cousin had a kill tech and had a 40. See what I'm saying? I had a chopper. See what I'm saying? So that was all the guns right there. That was all
What
the
happened
guns.
with 40?
Alright, boom. I gave it back to her. When I gave it back to her, she ended up coming back with it. When she came back with it, one of the little dudes, one of my little cousin's partners came in the house and stole the damn gun. Don't even know what he stole. I'm just telling him I'm like, boy, what the hell is going on, man? I'm like, then he ended up getting locked up. I know you know about that.
Yeah, of
He
course
ended
I
up
do.
getting locked up with the shit. And he got down, I'm like, what the fuck going on? This man that got locked up with the goddamn gun, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm telling her, I'm like, shit, you gonna have to goddamn go do something, man, cause Buddy and on some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't give a fuck. They gonna let him goddamn sit. You feel what I'm saying? So I know you ain't bullshitting about them trying to put that shit on me. Cause they gonna put it on whoever else around. They don't give a fuck. Long as they has, you know what I'm saying, like this, man. I'm telling you, man.
So that 40 would have been rusty?
Nah, the kill tech was rusty. Dude had to put some oil on it and clean it off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bullshitting to you. You can ask any one of them that shit. That shit was rusty, and nigga had to clean that motherfucker off. Goddamn, 40 was rusty because it was underground. They ain't plastic and shit up and down. The shit was underground, and it got rusty. You know what I'm saying? It had a little rust on it, so nigga had to clean it off and make it back black. You know what I'm saying?
So who cleaned it?
Partner Big Rollo.
Big Rollo?
Yeah.
Got all these new names coming into play.
Oh no, he just cleaned the gun. He ain't goddamn.
Oh, okay.
He ain't no.
Why he cleaned it? Is he a gunsmith?
Nah, he just had the oil for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Had the oil to clean the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he cleaned.
Okay. All right. So around the time that this happens, so you're in there. So why are you in the room with them hearing this conversation? What's the purpose of you being there? Why would they clue you into this if they're doing all this stuff?
Man, shit, cause she about to give me some weed. She said she about to give me some goddamn weed to smoke. I like, shit, you gonna give me some weed to smoke? Shit, you about to give me some weed to smoke? She got me some, alright, bet. So when she came back from the club, she supposed to have some weed already though. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't had the weed. She told me, so let me go do this move then. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really thinking she about to go fuck. I ain't know that she really gonna rob the niggas though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, when I see this nigga, like, what a gun?
So you're saying that during that conversation on the phone, nobody talked about robbing these guys?
Nah,
you just told me.
She was talking about fucking, and then he was like, shit, I'm gonna rob these niggas. That's what he said. Remember I told you he said that shit. He just came out of nowhere to me, I'm like, rob these motherfuckers, fuck that. They trying to see, what if she really was goddamn a stripper or something, and they wanted to take her and fuck her? You know what I'm saying? He get mad at shit like that. He let his emotions get into it because he really loved the girl, man. And you can ask anybody in the house. Anybody name I gave you or anybody that was around that shit knew that them motherfuckers down there, he'd kill for her ass and she'd kill for him down there. She had to rap on that nigga, man. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? He'd do anything she tell him to do. You feel what I'm saying? Just like that. You feel me? And that's how it was, man. That's exactly how it was.
So by what you're saying, Jason and JD should be able to vouch for you and say that you were in the apartment during that time?
Yeah. They should be able
Well, I'll tell you that I just talked to both of them. Those were the two guys I talked to back at your house. What do you think they said?
About what? Depending on what you asked.
About this whole situation, this day, and who was where during this whole time?
They probably said they don't know.
What do you think they said?
They probably said they don't know.
You think they put you in that apartment?
Mm-hmm. They should have. If they didn't, shit, they probably don't know, man.
They should have because they should cover for you, or they should have because that's the truth?
They should have because that's the damn truth. For real, man. I don't know, shit. If they didn't, then they didn't. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing about that. All I can do is tell you what happened, and I'm telling you what happened. You know what I'm saying?
You're telling me a story. You're telling me, like I said, I don't know that you're telling me what happened. You're telling me a story about what happened. I don't know that what you're telling me is necessarily 100% true, but you're telling me something. We're getting close. That's something on a positive note. We're definitely moving in the right direction. Well, I'll answer the question. They didn't put you in the apartment. They didn't. So that kind of sucks. That's not good. So, listen, man. I mean, your relationship with Snoopy and them, based on, I've got so many text messages. Dude, my head was spinning for weeks reading all these messages between your phone and her phone and Looney's phone and all this stuff. All right, you can't hide a relationship. You just can't. I mean, you know what happens. It happens. Hang on.
I told you I had to fake that shit. Because I'm telling you, I had to fake. I did.
You didn't. When have you said that? You've never said that.
And I said that at the beginning of the conversation. I said there was people in the house. On that first page, I said the last 3 people I ain't fuck with like that. I just had met Ghost. I had just met Snoopy, and I just had met.
GP, you're exhausting me.
No, I told you the truth.
You are. No, you're not.
I did tell you the truth, man. I said that at the beginning of the conversation, man. That's on everything, man. I said it in the beginning of the conversation.
When I start asking you a question that's important, you just try to derail our conversation. It's basically what's going on.
I ain't derailed.
That's pretty much what's happening right now.
I'm trying to really tell you what's going on, man.
You're not. I mean, you're trying to tell me that they did it because you're pissed off that they talked.
No.
The difference is that they actually owned up to their own stuff, whereas you're just trying to put it all on them. I mean, that's the big difference here.
No.
Is that you talk this big game about being a man and doing all this stuff, but then when the rubber hits the road, you know,
But I ain't
your
putting it
true
all
colors
on.
kind of
I'm
show.
putting it on them because that's what the hell it is, man. I'm telling you, man.
You make
They
it
was
sound,
fucking
you
up.
talk a good game, but when it comes down to it, it's just talk. That's all it is.
Did you ever help Snoopy when she robbed somebody?
I haven't helped when she robbed somebody.
Yeah.
When I got them down there with the getaway on the other shit. And I didn't even know.
Not just that one. We ain't talking about that. Other ones.
You guys ever rob people together?
Come on, man. It's already out, man.
Nah, I mean, I ain't never robbed nobody together.
That's wrong. That's a lie. I mean, by now you should know. You
I'm
should
saying,
know.
how
You
does
should
a lie?
know that we know so much more about.
I'm saying, when did we rob
I got
somebody else
text
together?
messages about you guys setting up robberies.
What robbery we set up and actually was successful? Wasn't nothing successful.
Okay,
I
did
didn't
you
s-
ever try one that was not successful?
I haven't
Did
tried
you
one.
ever plan one that you attempted but was not successful?
Let me see. Yeah. It was one. It was one. But we ain't do it.
Tell me about it.
Let me see. It was supposed to be on one of her homeboys. One of her little Mexican mafia dudes, you feel me? They had wanted me to kidnap somebody off a damn plane or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell no, some nigga come back and chop my ass up. Hell no, I ain't do it. Real shit. And that's what it was. She used to try to get me to get them because she felt like shit, okay, I got these black niggas over here, you know what I'm saying? And she down there black and then a little bit of goddamn Spanish. She speak a little Spanish, so they fuck with her hard, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is, man, shit. You speak the little guala guala shit, they fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, she tried to goddamn get me in that shit. I'm like, hell nah, man, cause nigga hacking niggas up, man. I ain't fucking with that shit. That's just how it was, though. We ain't never just actually successfully go on a robbery together. I'm telling you, man. And she got down trying to make it seem like I went on this shit with them, man. You crazy as hell, man. Hell nah. I know I ain't going that shit, you feel me? Straight up.
So where were they getting the dope from? Because by your text messages, they're selling for you. That you said yourself you're a middleman. You getting it and then letting them distribute it, or what? How's that
No,
work?
she had her own shit. She her ass got down. Look, man. She ain't getting the much credit she supposed to get. Her ass got down get to work, anything.
All right, listen, I
Only
understand.
thing was fucked up. She had fucked up her little plug that she had, so she had to come over there with me and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, get off the little pennies I'm getting, you know what I'm saying. So shit, if I got a little something, I'd be like, shit, here you go, you know what I'm saying. I give you a little something, break off a little something. There you go, you feel me? But if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. But shit, she'd come in, goddamn ice and shit, you know what I'm saying, to be selling that shit, you know what I'm saying. That was her little pride and joy.
I understand.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not saying she's an angel by any means.
Yeah, but at the same time, hell no, it just can't make it seem like I'm goddamn cutthroat. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's why we asking you, man. We don't think you cutthroat.
nah, man, that was some
Well,
bullshit.
no, I
man.
actually do. To be honest with you,
Think I'm cutthroat?
Yeah, I think
come
you're
on,
putting
man.
on a pretty good show
Nah, I
right
ain't putting on
now.
no show, man. I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead serious to her, man. You really don't even understand, man. Straight up. I'm in here right now. I'm not supposed to see my daughter tomorrow, man. I just got to be so mad right now, man. And the thing about it is, I know I ain't do that to that man, man. Straight up.
So here's the thing: is that if
You know
you're
what I'm
not
saying?
out there to
I
see
know that.
anything,
I know that,
you're
man.
still no good to me as a witness if you're saying that you heard about it, but you didn't see it. So
Shit, basically, they saying they heard me say it. Hell.
no,
They saying they heard me say it. He say, she say the same thing I'm
It's
doing.
not he say.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
got-
If it's fake, you feel what I'm saying?
Looney
Straight
told me
up.
he watched you do it.
Man, that man flexing, man. That man watched me do that shit, man.
He
Come
said he
on,
watched you hit the first guy and knock him to the ground.
Man, what?
And then he
Oh, man.
Then he
That
said
man
he took off
flexing.
running because he was scared of you, and then you shot the other guy.
What?
That's what he said.
Man, that man flexing, man. That man flexing.
That's
man.
funny
I
to
wish
you?
you do not. I wish you do a secret caller and got there. Let me call this nigga and be like this here. Hey, yeah, man. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Or anything. Put a wire on the nigga, man. I'm telling you, man. If I go around these people, man, these people are not gonna say the same damn thing that they were saying when y'all.
Of course not. Just like when you go talk
and I'm
to.
gonna go with them and say the same thing.
Well, it's just like when you go talk to your friends, you're not saying the same thing you tell us.
But I'm saying though, I ain't
'Cause
telling
all
you
you-
motherfuckers
'cause a
I
lot of
killed
people-
somebody. Who the hell gonna say
that's-
that though?
that's
what
not what
killer
I'm
wanna
hearing.
be known? What killer wanna know? Let somebody know who killed, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't never do that. I don't never do that type of shit because niggas know.
Well,
who
the
killed.
funny thing about that whole incident is that there's only 3 phones that are bouncing back and forth between each other. 3 numbers that keep calling each other. You know who those people are? They're you, Snoopy, and Looney. You guys are playing phone tag that whole time. So what's going on with that? Tell me about that.
Shit, she ain't never come back. Old girl ain't never come back, man. When he came
You,
running
said
to the house.
you already said she came back.
No, I did not. I said he came back. And then she ain't come back yet. When she came back burning the clothes. When she went back, she supposed to went back and on Buddy that was down on the ground. And she went back on the scene. That what the hell she did. That's what I'm saying. She ain't come straight back. She went back on the scene and tried to goddamn grab Buddy's cell phone and shit. I'm trying to tell you, protect this nigga. You know what I'm
So you're
saying?
saying she never came back to the apartment
straight
afterwards?
Back. No, she didn't come straight back. She
So,
went and grabbed that nigga's cell phone.
Did anybody else go with her?
She went and grabbed one of them niggas' cell phone, man, because her number was in there. I mean,
Who else went with her to do that?
I don't know.
We should, because she went and came pick people back from the apartment that went with her. Because I've already confirmed that.
I don't know who the hell was
So
that.
let's think hard here.
Shit, it had to be Chelsea. Couldn't have been nobody else but Chelsea, man.
But that goes against what you just told me, that she never came back. You see, there's
No,
a lot of... Hang
I
on,
said-
stop. Please stop. Because you talk over me a lot and it's getting frustrating. There are a lot of little things as we're talking, and I'm not pointing all of them out. I'm pointing a few of them out. There's a lot of little things that just they're not matching up, man. I appreciate you trying. You're trying very hard to paint a picture of what you want to have happened. But here's the deal, man. Nobody can change what happened. The truth's going to come out regardless. All right?
Right.
I'm saying nobody can change what happened, so you can't try. You can try, but there's always going to be inconsistencies when you try to bend the truth of something that happened in the past. And that's what we're dealing with right now, is that you're trying hard to give me a story, but the story you're giving me is not accurate. It's not matching up.
Man, the story I'm giving you,
not
I
matching
swear
up.
it's the correct story, man.
It's
The story I'm giving you is the
Absolutely
real
not.
story, man. That's exactly what's going on. I swear to God, man, I'm not lying to you. It's just hard for me to explain the shit, because I'm trying to explain it so I got little time to explain this shit. It's all in my goddamn head.
You got little
I'm
time.
trying to
We're
get
going to sit
everybody-
here for 2 hours probably now.
I'm trying to get everything out, man. I ain't trying to miss nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to miss nothing, man. And every time I do miss something, you pinpoint it back and be like, oh, you missed that. And you forgot this. And you ain't say this. And I be like, damn, I got to put it in the missing puzzle.
If you got down with Snoopy and her boyfriend before, why would you sit back and let this shit happen without participating?
What? No, I ain't just get down with them. See what I'm saying? It ain't never go down. Remember I told you that shit ain't never go down when she tried to set up her homeboy. The shit ain't, I was like, hell no, because the nigga, you know what I'm saying, dude come to snatch the niggas off the plane, man. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're telling me that you're in there, you're in this room with them, you got no job, you're scraping by to get money.
But I'm not
They're
scraping.
planning to get all this money, and you're not getting any
Man,
part
'cause
of
I
it.
know it was some bullshit. Bro, it's some bullshit, man. These
So
dudes
you're just
drunk.
gonna
They
sit
telling
back
the
and
girl-
watch people get money?
They telling the girl anything she want to hear. Come on, man. I ain't stupid, man. These dudes just want to fuck her. That's all they want to do. They probably gonna take her ass somewhere and goddamn fuck the hell out of her. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Not if somebody robs them first.
man, I'm telling you.
How about
man,
that?
This okay?
Because you know what's interesting is that obviously one of these guys survived, right? Do you think
Right.
they said that Looney's the only guy that they talked to before this
Okay,
happened? No.
it couldn't have been me though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What I'm telling you is that just listen to me for a second.
And now
Just
you-
take a deep breath and let me talk for a second, okay?
So this dude
Hang on,
said it was me.
Listen, just hang on. Let me talk for a second. If I just came into this blind and all I heard was Snoopy's story or Looney's story, and that was it, I would have to take that with a grain of salt. Okay? Just like if me and you just talked today for the first time and I didn't know anything about anything, I would have to take it at face value and just run with it. But here's the deal, man. We're 3 months into this, all right? I've been working on this every day for 3 months, and I've gathered a hell of a lot of information. And what we're running into now is that I've got a surviving victim, which I don't know if that was intended or not, but that sucks for everybody involved because now he makes a pretty damn good witness, right?
Right.
Because somebody fucked up and either left this guy alive, they weren't supposed to, or they fucked up and killed the guy in accident. I don't know what, but that's a shitty situation for somebody doing crime because now you're done. Now everybody's caught, right? If you got two people that can't talk, then you got no witnesses. But now, dude gets knocked out, but he doesn't die, so he's alive and he can talk. So guess whose version of all this stuff matches up with what story? Do you think his story matches up with the story you're telling me, or with the story that Looney and Snoopy told
But
me?
I'm saying I never knew
No,
nobody else.
answer the question. Answer the question. Which story you think is more accurate to what the victim told me? Answer that
The
question.
victim told you.
Well, the victim told me the truth, okay? Because he would have no reason to lie. So
Right,
which
so if he
story?
said it's two
hang on.
people, I
Which
never
story
seen
do
the
you
same
think
person.
matches up better? You think his story matches up or your story matches up? You think Looney and Snoopy's story matches what happened, or do you think your story
Of course,
matches?
their story probably gonna match, man. They probably been practicing all day. Damn story.
So
You know what I'm saying?
You're not listening to what he's saying, man.
Is he saying, all right, he's saying that is my story go good with it or their story?
I'm saying that you've got the truth, which is the victim, and then you got your story on here, and you got their story over here. Which story you think matches? Let's be straight. Which one do you think matches?
Man.
Not at all. Wrong.
Just because I
Wrong.
don't know who the other dude was.
No.
And then they try to put me as the other dude though. That's what I'm saying, man.
So you saying there was another guy
And it wasn't me, man.
that looked just like
And
you?
then let me tell you, then I'm telling you, man, then he used to come in the house on some slick ass shit and try to
So-
be like, hey man, hey yeah,
Who?
yeah.
Who is this?
You big dog JP. Old boy, her boyfriend, man. That's why I ain't never liked this nigga, man. He used to come in the house like,
So you're saying that this guy's more hardcore than you are?
hell yeah.
This kid whose only criminal history is a suspended license.
Man, that shit flex, man. I swear to God, all that right there.
So you're saying,
It's
hang
just
on,
because
hang
he's
on.
always telling me, man, I don't get caught for shit. That what that man
What you're telling me is that
Shut
Snoopy wears this guy out, runs a show with him,
Yeah.
and you're gonna let him run you around?
He don't run me around. That's what I'm trying to
That's
tell
what
you.
you're
That's why they
telling-
ain't like me, because they couldn't run me around. They couldn't run me do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as far as going out there just going to do some shit, you know what I'm saying? As far as goddamn whipping out on a nigga at a gas station or anywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's them. I don't do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't do that, man. I don't do that. I don't gotta rob nobody, man. I would trap. You feel what I'm saying? But if I see goddamn, be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They make it move too goddamn sweet. You know what I'm saying? Snatching a nigga off the plane. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Snatch a nigga up. You feel me? But not no damn. You feel me? Not this. You feel me?
So you're okay with kidnapping and selling dope and stuff, but you draw the line at murder?
Yeah, I ain't
Is that what you're
about to-
saying?
I ain't just about to not
You got
like
no
that.
problem kidnapping somebody off a plane, but you don't want to shoot somebody.
No, I'm saying I ain't do that either though. I ain't do it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know what to believe.
I
Nah,
don't
man.
know.
Come on,
Man.
man. Come on.
JP,
man.
you got my head spinning with all these different. Do you realize where we've gone in this conversation from where we started to where we are now? Do you realize
I'm
how?
trying to fill in
how
the holes. I'm trying to fill in the hole. That's
do you
exactly what
realize
said,
how
fill in the
much has
holes.
changed in your story since we
What
started?
changed? What changed in my story?
Everything changed.
What changed in my story for real though?
When
You went from not knowing anything about anything to.
Because I just told you I wasn't trying to snitch on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, man.
But they snitching on me, and you just told me like straight up, man. Look,
JP, I'm gonna go get some water.
This your last chance
you
to say something.
You
You know
want
what
some
I'm
water, JP?
Yeah.
Let me get you some water, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Look, we beyond the bullshit, man. You feel what I'm saying? This man's been working on this case for 3 months, every single day. All right? He knows a lot more about you and everybody else that's involved than you would ever believe. You feel what I'm saying? So to sit there and play these little bullshit ass games, it's just insulting our intelligence. And that's not getting anywhere.
But I wasn't there though, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. That's fucked up how they trying to do me like that.
As bad as you would like to turn back the hands of time and not be there, we know you were there, man. What we want to understand is, was this the plan from jump to just go out there and murk one of these cats? Or was the plan just to rob them and shit just got out of hand? There's a big difference between the two. You feel what I'm saying? It's a big difference. That's a critical element for this case. Because that separates you and everybody else involved from being a cold-blooded killer to just somebody that got caught up in a robbery that just went sideways. You feel what I'm saying? That's a big difference, my man. That's night and day. And you got to understand that. Because now is the time for you to paint that picture for us so that we understand the difference between what happened. So was it a robbery and shit just went sideways or what? Was the cat reaching for something and you thought he had something and you wanted to get him before he got you?
I don't know, man. It was like,
If that's what it was, man, it is what it is. That's what it was?
Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
That's what it was. So you wanted to get him before he got you.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
And then the nigga got down. Had a gun.
Who? Which one?
The dude that was on the ground.
So was he reaching under his shirt?
Yeah.
He was going in his waist or what?
Yeah.
And you thought he was holding.
Yeah.
So you popped.
Out of fear.
How many times did you shoot him?
Once.
Just once. Where'd you shoot him at?
I don't know.
Who was with you?
Lonely.
Looney. What was he doing when this was happening?
Man, he the one hit the nigga, man.
So he hit the other dude.
Man, he hit the nigga that was supposed to be out, you know what I'm saying? He hit him first. Nigga fell. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was reaching, man. You know what I'm saying?
So he hit the other dude, and the other cat started reaching.
Nah, he hit the first dude that got killed.
Mm-hmm.
He hit him
What you mean he hit him?
with a gun.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dude fell. The dude wasn't out. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? The dude started pulling up like a Ruger or something.
The other one. Or the same one.
Same one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now when I seen him about to pull that motherfucker, I just let go.
So he was already on the ground.
Getting up. He was like this. He was on the ground like this, just like this. And it was almost over with, man. That nigga wasn't even paying attention, just went around the wall. He beat the other nigga up. You know what I'm saying? And that what it was.
So what happened after you shot him?
We both ran
Where'd y'all go?
to the house,
Where was Snoopy at?
riding around.
What'd y'all do when y'all got back to the apartment?
Shit, they did everything. Took the gun, took the goddamn clothes, took everything.
Where they took it to?
Snoopy's sister house. And that what it was, you know what I'm saying?
Did all the stuff stay there?
Mm-mm. But this what I was saying, she had went back to grab Buddy's phone. Broad day, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She went back and tried to grab the phone off the niggas.
So how soon after y'all got back to the apartment did she come back to the apartment? And then y'all went back and she searched the guy?
I ain't go back with him.
Okay, so you didn't go back. So did she come back to the apartment?
Mm-hmm.
What was said when y'all got back to the apartment?
Nothing. Ain't say shit to their ass. I was mad as hell.
So what made her decide to go and search him?
Cause her boyfriend, she just wanted to protect him.
So he told her to.
Yeah.
Who went back with her?
Shit, I think Chelsea was riding with her. Somebody else was riding with her. I ain't go with her.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed my ass in the house. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit that was going on, I was like, shit had me blowed. You know?
Did she call you after she got done searching?
She ain't called me.
Did you ever talk to her afterwards?
Yeah.
When?
She was trying to get them down. She was trying to give me the guns back and shit. Then when she was trying to come back and get them. You know what I'm saying?
So what did she take from him?
Man ain't had nothing. That's why I said all that shit was like, they did that shit for nothing.
Did he have anything in his pockets?
Nothing. That like, probably like some ice. He ain't had that much ice.
So did she tell you she took anything?
Just the phone.
One phone?
Mm-hmm.
What'd she do with the phone?
I don't know. She just got down like, I don't know. Like they just both just got down. Shit. I thought they were gonna kill my ass, yeah. Shit, it was just like I was in a predicament, man.
So you stayed at the apartment after they went to her sister's.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
I just stayed there, goddamn, prayed. Stayed there, prayed. And this day had finally come. It did, but it came too quick. But it came, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
So you knew this day was coming?
Yeah, I knew it was coming, man. I ain't stupid.
How'd you know?
God told me, he been telling me, man.
What'd he tell you?
I pay my dues. I pay my damn dues, man. You know? I know I ain't mean like, you know, some cold-blooded killer nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never did that before in my life. You know? That's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of wondering if he was listening to this conversation outside of the room. Probably should have stayed out of the room. If he was listening, he should have stayed out of the room. What do you think?
What did I miss?
The truth. The truth.
You feel better, don't you?
Yeah.
You look better. Your whole body language, your posture is different. You look like some weight just came off your shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, but you know, that's all it was though, man. It was just like shit, man. It was me and
It's a
him.
shitty situation. Things aren't supposed to go bad, right?
It was like it was me and him, you know what I'm saying? That's
So
like-
what? So fill me in a little bit. So, what's the truth? Walk me through a little bit. Who are the players?
Me and Looney. And her. She went out there.
So what is her role?
Boom, alright, fuck it, you know the story. We was in the room, she called in the niggas, you know what I'm saying? They go to their house and fuck, you know what I'm saying? What they trying to do, they trying to trick her off. You know. Shit, he getting mad, you know what I'm saying? That nigga really getting mad, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to motherfucking fuck these niggas, you know what I'm saying? So we go out there. I go out the door with him. Shit, we go around the corner. She supposed to been meeting them at the back. So we cut through the fence, you know what I'm saying? The back of the fence. You know, shit. But then I got down stopped. They started talking about, you know what I'm saying, selling some shit, whatever. Shit, they asked me, we know where old girl at. Shit, buddy just doing all the talking, I ain't saying shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just watching, you know what I'm saying? You doing all the talking, I ain't doing no talking. Feel me? Shit. Buddy ass already like they was fucked up. They wasn't even, they was already on some motherfucking meth or something, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit. I told Buddy, I'm like, man, this is a dip, man, you feel me? They ain't want to dip. So I'm like, man, Buddy got a gun, you know what I'm saying? I pulled him to the side, like, man, Buddy got a gun, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, don't worry about it. So shit. So when we got behind the tree, he had smacked first Buddy. He smacked the dude, the first dude, you know what I'm saying? Smacked him, he fell. But he wasn't out, you know what I'm saying?
What did he hit him with?
357.
So Looney had the 357.
And I had 40.
What part of the 357 did he hit him with?
The butt of it.
So like the bottom, like that.
Yeah.
You remember
But he
where?
wasn't out
You remember where he got him?
in the face. But he wasn't out though, you know what I'm saying? He was still up. He started goddamn going like this, trying to reach. By that time, Looney had went around the bush. He started hitting on the other nigga, the other dude, you know what I'm saying? And that's what was going on, you know what I'm saying? He beating him up. I seen Buddy pulling out. One shot.
So what did you see? What happened with him? What was he?
Seen the chrome gun coming out, man, like a Ruger, you know what I'm saying? Like a Ruger, you know? Shit. It happened so fast that I was just like so scared, you feel? I'm like, man, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't leave myself on no, you know what I'm saying? I don't hit licks, like I said, I don't do that shit.
So was this guy? I mean, so Looney had hit this guy first,
Yeah, he hit him first.
and did the guy go down? He said.
He went down, but he wasn't up.
But
So
he
I said,
was-
you know how when you drunk, your legs weak anyway, you know what I'm saying? So he just went down easy, but he was still moving like he knew what the hell was going on, because he was always doing like this while we was walking with him, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying, he was ready for us too, you feel me? Like shit, it felt like they were gonna get us too, you know what I'm saying? Same thing.
You think you guys pretty quick thought they had a gun too?
Oh, I knew they had a gun. They told her on the phone that they had a gun, you know what I'm saying? So shit, it wasn't like, nigga ain't know, you know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm thinking like, boy, you got him secure, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna pull it out, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it would have been me he was shooting, so shit, it would have been either me and him, you know what I'm saying? So shit, that happened like that for real. And then she came back and tried to get the phones.
So what did he pull out? What did he get out? What did he come
like
out
a
with?
Ruger, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever happened to that?
Shit, I think she had took that motherfucker when she went back. When she went to go get the phone, you know what I'm saying? Shit, ain't no telling though. Her ass, I know she got the phone. She couldn't get the other phone because Buddy, he was like up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Dude that's still alive. She got the other dude phone, I think. And something else off of him. She said, I think with that Ruger though. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I'm like, when I asked her about it, she told me something. Oh no, I just went and got the phones, you know what I'm saying? That's just how spiteful that. That's just how hell they is, you know what I'm saying? They like, on some fuck shit, man.
So did the guy come all the way out with it, or was it still?
Nah, he
How far did he get out?
Right to the head up. Right to that motherfucker was about to shoulder hole. And I just got down, let off. And I ran. Looney ass was still there. He ran with me afterwards, feel me? Like, I ran. So he did have more heart than me then, shit, you feel me? Cause I couldn't stomach this shit. I'm like, damn, you feel me? And I was just thinking to myself, like, me and him, man, me and him. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. You know, shit. I told him, man, I prayed about it though, you know what I'm saying? I just knew my day would come when it was gonna happen like that. I ain't tripping though, you know what I'm saying? But you know, shit. How they just tried to do all that other shit they did, that was some fuck shit though, man.
What other shit?
Like try to put it all on me. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Y'all the motherfuckers set that shit up. Y'all the motherfuckers got down. You feel me? I went. Yeah, I went. Shit, nigga, y'all the motherfuckers came up with this shit. You feel me?
Well, listen, I never told you that they said you planned it. They admitted. They told me they planned it. They both admitted. Like I said, I wasn't lying to you when I told you that they admitted their role in it. Okay. I mean, I'm not the type of guy that just sits here and bullshits you. Because the way I look at it, if I bullshit you and I say some shit that doesn't work and I tell you something, you know you got me, right? So why would I sit here and, I got no reason to lie to you. I mean, they both admitted to it. They both said they planned it. They said they wanted to rob these dudes. I mean, it's no secret. Like I said, it wasn't any secret. I mean, we knew that. I knew this the day it happened. Obviously, I get his phone records. What do you think's in there? Her fucking phone number. Over.
And I already knew that. That's why she went back and got on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Shit. She went back and got on. I'm like, shit. The fuck, that shit already over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man. It be sometimes you be like, man.
So did you go back with him or no?
Nah, I ain't go back with him.
Who do you know who went back?
So, nah, I think Chelsea went with him though. But I ain't never go back with him. I ain't never go back with him. Cause I'm like, fuck that shit.
That's right. The police had this in the bag as soon as they recovered the phone records, and as soon as Diara told them the entire plot in her 2-hour interview. The streets are a little safer tonight, with Mr. J Pistol sitting behind bars. The sad thing is, and I told my wife this, JP seems like a pretty cool dude, at least when he doesn't have a gun in his hand. It's too bad that the only way we can get to know him now is through the plexiglass, and that will be for the rest of his life. Looney would receive 25 years for his involvement, and that is only because he was 17 at the time. Diara, she has to serve the rest of her natural-born life. $40 just doesn't seem like it was worth it after all. If you enjoyed this episode, do me a solid and demolish that like button. Hell, it's free. Thank you for watching. They caught me. Till next time.